Hi, my name is Stephanie Adams from the Adventures of Gerard Dupris, inviting you to see the world through the piercing gray eyes of the sleuth of New Orleans. My personal background, I've been acting since I was 15, seriously. So just a little bit more than half my life, wink wink, nudge nudge, no, most of my life. And musical theater is what I've been completely in love with. Past couple of years, I'd say probably 5 or 6 years, I've been finding voiceover work, and it just sort of happened accidentally at first. I started doing a few things for some friends, and then those few things ended up being recommendations for other things, and then paid gigs, and I've done some video game work, and I did a really cool voiceover for the Terminator show at Universal Studios, and it's been fun. So I've had a pretty extensive theatrical background and now going into voiceover work, which I adore. And when this opportunity happened for Gerard Dupris, it was sort of funny. Beau and we've known each other for many years, once again doing musical theater together mostly. And he had mentioned this project that he was working on, and one of his actors had dropped out or something, and I mentioned, oh, well, if you need any help, I do voiceover work. And Beau was very surprised. It's like, I had no idea that you did voiceovers. And so I came over and read, and I guess he liked what I had to give him, because, he hired me on the spot, basically. So I've been Dotty ever since, and so thankful, because this is just so much fun for me. I remember times when my dad grew up in the 40s and 50s, and he told me those stories of sitting by the radio, and that's back, what we did for fun back then, and I would sit and listen to the radio show and the Red Ryder BB guns and the Ovaltine, and so I think I've got him hooked on this show as well. I have always felt that, and my parents even told me when I was a little girl, I felt that I was born in a different era. And so I was one of those little girls that loved the black and white classic movies, and my dad, my parents would laugh at me because they were always, Stephanie, who was that actor in this particular movie, and what year was that made? And I would usually know the answers. So that was interesting. I always felt that I had sort of a different connection. So the film noir, I love the mystery of it, the mystique, the Girl Friday, which I get to play, which is amazing. I just love the genre, and I love the fact that it's the 1940s radio genre put into a podcast. It's just extraordinary to me. I've never heard of such a thing, so I'm very, very proud to be a part of this. Dotty. I love Dotty. She's a classy lady. She's, Gerard Dupris' Girl Friday, she's his secretary. And I think at first she seems like just sort of that standard Girl Friday. The secretary, not a lot of mystery to her. I think she's pretty, she's a good girl, but then all of a sudden you start seeing other facets of Dotty. She has some mystery to her, and then you think she's just, this sweet, sweet lady, and then, I don't know, I think if people are three-dimensional, she's like six dimensions. She's old-fashioned, but yet she's so new and ahead of her time. She's shy, but yet so expressive and fiery and independent. She's sassy, which I think is very fun for that time period. A little sassy, a little mysterious, but yet still very much a classy lady. I think I relate to that. I try to be the classy lady, and but yeah, there's definitely a sassy, independent side to me, as for sure, as Beau can tell you. As a community, I find that this show is fantastic, and I've so enjoyed working but yet not working with these people. We have, as a voiceover genre, we're never in the same room together recording. But so many of us know each other. Brendan and I have done theater together. We did Noises Off together. Most recently, it's just fantastic. And I've seen Duncan as well. He was in Noises Off with both of us. Desiree, I work with her at Universal, and we just saw each other the other day, and we're chatting about Gerard Dupris in our dressing room. It was just the strangest thing. So it's so much fun knowing these dear people, and then so many of these people too that I know and have worked with before, but don't get to see quite as often. It's definitely a great community, and a community of actors that I am so blessed and honored to be a part of. This is a great, great group of people, such talent. Just when I think, oh, there's a favorite character, ooh, but I like that one too. I like him, I like her. I am just so completely impressed with all of the talent that we have on the series, and I love every single character, and so many of our voiceover artists do several characters, so boy, it would really, really be difficult to pick a favorite. Of course I love Gerard Dupris. I like Jerry, but that's Dotty coming out in me. And in terms of favorite episodes, the same thing. I love the fact that as soon as I think, okay, I see how this is going, I kind of get the feel for this. I'm good with this. I know what's happening. Oh, there's a twist. And I so enjoy coming to that conclusion, and constantly in my recording sessions being surprised by the characters, by the script, by the plot, and times when I think, boy, I didn't see that coming, and I'm so glad that I didn't see that. It's exciting. Dealing with Beau. This is the question. Beau. I love Beau. I really, really do. I have worked with him. I've had the honor to work with him in several musical theater productions, on stage and off. He is incredibly creative. He really surprises me, for a young man that he is. The intelligence, the maturity. He's definitely, I see why he's involved in the film noir, because he's definitely born of another era as well, I believe. He's just a very, very old soul with a lot to say. And sometimes we have too much to say, and sometimes we have too much of a good time, and we'll think, okay, I have an hour to record. 4 hours later, I'm leaving, but it's a lot of fun. We do a lot of great work together. We laugh together, and Beau is a director. He really is very excellent with pulling things out of you that you didn't know you were even capable of doing. But then also, when I've worked with him on stage in musical theater, vocally, he's pulled me to different levels, and I've learned to really trust myself, and trusting him, of course, but it's been a great ride. Season 3, I'm so excited. Wow, especially Dottie's relationship with Jerry. Well, I can't really say too much because, well, no, I can't because it's out there. I really love the way that the characters are just coming alive, and so many unexpected things. Zingers and twists and turns, and Dottie and Jerry's relationship, blooming, but yet they're still trying to hide it, but yet it's still blooming. It's amazing. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to surprises. I'm really looking forward to finding out, well, just what mystery's going to unfurl, as with every episode, but also the characters, how they're going to morph, and how they're going to grow. They continue to morph and to grow and to change and to surprise us. I think that's something that has continued to happen to me, as a character in the series, I think I have an understanding of these characters, and then they surprise me, and we learn something dark or deep about Jerry's past, and that adds layers and layers to him, and all of these characters, the way that they grow. They surprise me. I think sometimes they surprise Bo, the way that things change and we don't expect. It's fun. It is fun. It's exciting, it's mysterious, it's creative. Gerard Dupris, The Adventures of Gerard Dupris, boy, even if you're in your car on your way to work in the morning or on the way home, plug it in and listen. This is just, it's something like you've never heard before, because most of us are in a different era. We haven't grown up with the film noir and the radio shows, and to have the opportunity to be able to connect with something like that and to listen to something like that in this day and age, it's extraordinary. It's fun, it's mysterious, it's just an escape. Hi, thank you so much for watching and for listening, and I really hope you continue to listen. Don't forget to visit our store and buy our great stuff. It's amazing. And don't forget to visit our website, www.nolanoir.com.